Hello everyone, and welcome back to your ultimate source for the young and the restless news and spoilers. Young drama updates, and today we're diving deep into one of the most iconic moments in Genoa City history, the arrival of Michael Mealor as Kyle Abbott. If you remember that heartfelt interview from the show's 45th anniversary celebration, Michael Mealor sat down and openly shared how honored he felt joining the legendary Abbott family. He called it a dream come true, stepping into the shoes of a character who's been at the center of love triangles, corporate wars, and family betrayals for decades. Fast forward to 2026, and Kyle Abbott is still stirring up major drama in Genoa City. But let's go back to where it all began for this recast that changed everything. In that special 2018 interview, Michael Mealor looked genuinely thrilled. He talked about the excitement of becoming part of the Abbott legacy, the power struggles with Jack, the complicated relationship with his mother Diane, and the endless rivalries with the Newmans. Mealor said something that still resonates today. He felt honored to join such a storied family on a show that's been the #1 daytime drama for over 20 years. He mentioned the buzz around the 45th anniversary week of March 26th and how stepping into Kyle's world felt like a huge responsibility. Kyle has always been the golden boy turned rebellious son, fighting for his place in Jabo, dealing with daddy issues, and getting caught in romantic entanglements that shake the whole town. Now, why does this old interview still matter in 2026? Because Kyle Abbott's story has evolved in wild ways. In recent months, we've seen Kyle tangled in family threats bigger than Victor Newman himself. Tracy and Kyle have realized they're facing serious danger, possibly linked to old feuds or new enemies closing in on the Abbotts. Michael Mealor's portrayal brought a fresh intensity to Kyle. He nailed the charm mixed with vulnerability, the guy who wants to prove himself but keeps getting pulled into schemes. Remember how Kyle clashed with his father Jack over Jabo control? Or the messy love triangle with Summer and Lola? Mealor made those scenes electric, and fans ate it up during that anniversary period. The video description from back then highlighted the show's revolution in daytime drama: strong characters, socially conscious stories, romance, and sensuality. And Mealor fit right in. He expressed pure excitement about becoming part of the Newman, Abbott, Chancellor, Baldwin, and Winters family rivalries that define Genoa City. Let's connect the dots to today's hottest storylines. In April 2026, the Abbotts are under fire. Kyle and Tracy are confronting threats that go beyond Victor's usual manipulations. Diane has been rejecting peace offerings from Nikki, slamming doors and turning to unlikely allies. Jack is leaning on Nikki for support, creating even more tension in the fractured marriages. Could we see echoes of that 2018 energy in Kyle's current arc? Michael Mealor brought depth to Kyle's search for identity within the Abbott empire. Today, Kyle is dealing with corporate sabotage, a possible addiction story echoes around the Newmans, and family secrets are exploding left and right. Think about it. Malcolm Winters returning with bombshell family revelations involving Holden and stem cells. Lily is learning shocking truths about her brother. These family dynamics mirror the Abbott chaos that Kyle has always been central to. Mealor's interview reminded us why the Abbotts remain so compelling: loyalty, betrayal, and the fight for legacy. Fans, what if Kyle's next move involves protecting the family the way he always has? In that old interview, Mealor talked about the honor of joining during a milestone celebration. Now, in 2026, with Victor and Diane possibly teaming up against Jack, and Nick facing dangerous situations in Las Vegas with Matt Clark's diabolical plans, the entire canvas is shifting. Build excitement. Happy Smiley. Kyle could be the key to uniting or further dividing the families. Imagine Kyle stepping up like Mealor envisioned, honorable, determined, and ready to fight for the Abbotts. We also can't ignore the romantic side. Kyle's history is full of passionate, complicated relationships. Mealor's chemistry on screen made every love story pop. In current spoilers, relationships are fracturing. Sharon is hitting the road to help Nick, Adam is taking big risks, and Phyllis is making sacrifices for her success. Could Kyle find himself in another explosive triangle or alliance? Diving deeper into the legacy, when Mealor joined, The Young and the Restless was already a powerhouse in its 42nd season at the time, dominating ratings. The show revolved around Genoa City's elite, hopes, fears, and romances that span generations. Mealor stepped into that perfectly. He described the thrill of being part of something bigger: the Abbott family mansion scenes, boardroom battles, and emotional confrontations. Today, That same energy fuels 2026 plots. Diane is giving Jack a taste of his own medicine. Lauren and Michael are starting a new chapter. Claire is seeing new sides to Holden. Stephanie and Malcolm discussing their complicated past. These interconnected stories show why Y&R endures. Michael Mealor's words from that anniversary interview still ring true. Joining the Abbotts is an honor because this family drives so much of the drama. Whether it's Jack's battles with addiction echoes, Diane's power plays, or Kyle's quest for respect, they're timeless soap opera gold. Let's be real, fans. Recasts can be risky, but Mealor won everyone over quickly. His Kyle felt authentic, ambitious, flawed, and loving. In 2026, as threats mount against the Abbotts, we wonder how that same spirit would handle current crises. Kyle realizing a bigger threat than Victor? That's Mealor-level intensity waiting to happen. Other big developments this week: Adam panicking over Nick's disappearance. Matt Clark is planning to exploit Nick's vulnerabilities in a cruel way. Victor's and Nikki's reconciliation attempt is turning volatile. Explosions, accusations, and maybe even divorce threats. Jack turns to Nikki while Diane turns to Victor. It's a powder keg. How does Kyle fit into all this? The Abbott-Newman feud is reigniting, and Kyle has always been caught in the crossfire. Mealor's portrayal captured that perfectly during the 45th anniversary hype. He was excited about the stories ahead, and boy, have the stories delivered over the years. Closing build happy smiley. So, what's next for Kyle Abbott in 2026? Will he step up like the honorable son Mealor embodied? Or will new secrets tear the family apart? With Kane proving himself to Lily, Billy and Sally making future plans, and Patty Williams causing trouble for Jack and Diane, the drama never stops. If Michael Mealor's interview taught us anything, it's that joining the Abbott family means embracing chaos, love, and unforgettable moments. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Kyle's journey from that special 2018 interview to today's explosive 2026 plots. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Team Kyle forever? Or has the character evolved too much?